What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Radio Row, CBS Sports HQ, the Pix Six podcast. Will Brinson, Ryan Wilson, John Breach, and joined by another Wilson, Russell Wilson.
I like it. I like the Wilsons.
Yeah. How's everything going, man?
Everything's great. Just got here, actually. Just got to Miami this morning, so that's good to be here. You guys are my third group, so I'm fired.
Oh, we get the high energy.
Number three is pretty good.
I like you got that. You're letting the hair get out. Feels like growing the beard too. Feels like a very vacation. You look like a man.
You look well rested.
Listen, I just went to Turks after Pro Bowl, Turks and Caicos, so just doing that was fun, and getting a couple days off, and then being here is always exciting.
Well, you had some big news today. For those people who are watching don't know, Russell and Sierra are expecting a baby. When's the due date, and how much excitement does it add?
We can't tell you all the due dates yet, but it's exciting. You know, just to have another baby is a blessing. It's one of the greatest gifts in the world, so we're fired up about that for sure.
And let me say real quick, my wife's pregnant. She's addicted to Cheerios right now. Did Sierra have any weird pregnancy cravings with Sienna?
No. To Sienna, she's kind of a habitual eater. She likes eating the kind of the same thing. So we'll go to different restaurants in Seattle and all that.
That's cool, man. That's cool. Hey, is it it's obviously it's not fun to see these guys here.
Yeah, can we exchange that one?
Yeah, I know. We tried. We were like, can we get a Seahawks helmet in here instead of the 49ers helmet? But you know this team really well.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys saw them 3 times, and two times. Excuse me. But both times it was a crazy game. I maintain that the second time the pass interference at the end should have been called. What's the secret to getting this defense and giving them trouble the way you guys did?
Well, I mean, listen. The reality is that there's no real secret about it. You just got to be able to try to slow down those defensive linemen as much as you can. They're very, very good. You know, they know how to get the quarterback. It's Bosa off the edge. You got Armstead. You got so many different guys. Buckner. You got so many different guys that come in and out of the game. They have Ford healthy now too as well. And then obviously you got Sherman over there at corner who can make some plays. Obviously do a lot of great things for him. You got the linebackers that cause havoc. So, but it's really it starts with the defensive line. And I think the thing in this game is going to be really critical is getting ahead early and getting momentum for the Chiefs if they're going to try to beat the 49ers. Even though the Chiefs are a good comeback team, they've been able to do it in the playoffs so far or whatever. I think that's going to be key in the Super Bowl.
So you were talking about Russell's hair. I'm a little older than you, but I'm also Wilson. Spitting an image of me 20 years ago, just like
really. I got to see this. I like it. I like
Curl, it was all out. So
okay.
I want to ask you about, you're one of the best quarterbacks in the league, and I had picked the Seahawks and the Chiefs back in August to make it to the Super Bowl. So I was riding with the Seahawks all the way until the championship game. But I want to see Russell, and you probably heard this, throw the ball more. Would you be comfortable in an offense where you're putting it up 35 times a game and letting Russell's arm and Russell's legs, when necessary, get things done?
Well, yeah. I mean, I think at the end of the day, I want to be able to win games and find ways to make it happen. What I care about is winning, and whatever it takes to win. And then different games dictate different things, different moments. I don't mind. I went to Wisconsin, so I don't mind handing it off. But also to diversify the football to our playmakers, guys like DK and Tyler and those guys. That's always good too. So, I think we're continuing to evolve. We've been a young team, and I think we're going to continue to evolve and do some great things.
Now we're at the Super Bowl. You've been to 2 Super Bowls. Yep. One ended fantastically, one not so fantastically. Yep. Which one do you think about more?
The win, for sure. I don't even think about the other one.
Russell, he's done this with every guest we have. He asked John Randall about not getting the Super Bowl done. He brought up.
He's got a Super Bowl ring. It's a fair question.
He brought up 28-3 to Scott Pioli up here, like with the freaking Falcons. We're like, dude, stop it. But I mean, like, that team. Does that game remind you, the game against the Broncos? Does it remind you at all of this? Because it is an offensive defensive matchup. I don't know, different quarterbacks, different defenses.
Yeah, listen. I think that team for the Broncos was pretty special. Peyton Manning threw a bunch of touchdowns. He had a lot of playmakers. They started off not the best way possible at safety the first play of the game, and then we kind of got momentum and we really clicked on offense. Our defense made some unbelievable plays as well. And all 3 phases, Percy Harvin had that kickoff return at the half. I mean, we just did everything right, and I think that we were really prepared for that. And so, every championship game, this is what I love about championship matchups, is like every one of them is different. And the team that can slow it down and be calm and be in their groove the fastest and the quickest and throughout the entire game, it's the team that's going to probably win this game.
Well, and it's funny you said that because, this is Patrick Mahomes' first Super Bowl start. Were there nerves that you were feeling in that first Super Bowl start before the Broncos game?
No, because I had already played it in my head. 100 times over. I've been playing this in my head since I was yay high, and so for me, I was looking forward to it. I was excited. I was calm, but still really fired up about it. I was poised to be locked in, and I think the self-talk, what you say to yourself in between your ears as you're going in and out. I remember telling myself, I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. And that was just kind of the words that I kept telling myself, and so that was key for me.
Hey, so Patrick Mahomes, like you, baseball background.
Yep.
Same thing with Kyler Murray. I think people sort of underestimate how important that is as a mobile quarterback because you the three of you guys, I watch you play, and you can see, like, the infielder arm angles. Like, you can throw from different arm angles, and you can do it on the run. It's like how would you encourage young kids who want to become quarterbacks to spend time playing sports like baseball as well?
100%. I think the reality is that so many times, our parents, coaches and everything else tell us just to play one sport. If you're one of the best tennis players in the world or basketball players in the world, just like literally number 1 or number 2, number 3, then okay, maybe that's what you should just do. But the reality is 99% of the world's not that.
Right.
And so, to me, the more that you can play other sports is great at a young age for multiple reasons. One, for arm angles and ability and all that, all those different things. But I also think to be able to socially connect with other players and other groups of people and people who people who look different and everything else. I think that's really critical. And one of the things I was kids, especially when I do my camps, to go outside. To go outside because video games are good, but being outside and learning the game is that much better. And to be able to go outside and play the game and interact with other kids and other people is so critical. And that I think we've lost that in the past 10, 15 years. And so how do you capture that? And how do you get that back? And I think that's kids playing multiple sports and doing different things.
You got some cool technology sitting next to you in the Bose. Tell us about this, because my wife's currently shopping for maybe a little birthday present down the road for some wireless headphones. What might she buy?
Yeah, so the Bose noise canceling, 700s. These are the 700s are amazing. I rock them everywhere I go. Whenever I travel, whenever I'm on the field, pregame, I'm wearing these. It's because it cancels everything out. I always say ignore the noise. So for me, just to be able to cancel everything out and just to be able to focus. I'm a big music person. Obviously, Sierra and I've been together, but also I've always kind of grown up on oldies and listening to music, all that stuff. So for me, that's when I'm at my kind of my calm place. I watch film, listening to music. So
that's cool.
So I'm on the plane or whatever. I have my headphones on and watching film, and that's when I feel like I'm in my zone. So these definitely get me there.
Well, I'm going to tell my wife that Russell Wilson said I had to buy these Bose.
She better.
She will. Yeah. We're going to do a quick transition from one quarterback, a veteran quarterback, to an up-and-coming quarterback. Jake Fromm is going to join us. Russell, thank you so much for your time.
Appreciate you, man. Thanks, guys.
I think we're going to see you back in the Super Bowl soon again.
Looking forward to it.
Want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis. No yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.